Hey, 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 everybody. Hello, and welcome back to Massively Overpowered Television, where it is now Monday, and we are getting ready to just celebrate the gloriousness of Monday and the week, and right? Because everybody loves Monday. Actually, I usually do love Monday, but I realized today's Monday, and it hasn't been the best for me. So I guess today my Monday is a very Monday-y Monday. So glad to have you guys here to help distract me from the things that I am trying to avoid with my Monday. And if I seem loopy or weird or maybe just completely fall asleep on stream, then just know that that's probably normal for today. Alright, this is going to be so much fun because we're hanging out with a vampire and we're gonna go look for alchemy things because obviously nothing bad will ever come from alchemy stuff. Right? I'm like, okay. There we go. Now I can think of... I have to remember my password. Hey y'all, my password is remember my password. That way I'll never forget. I thought it was totally smart. How about all you guys? Have you guys had a Monday-y Monday? Or am I the only one who had a Monday-y Monday? It is Monday, right?
So they tell me.
Oh gosh. That actually kind of freaked me out if I wasn't exactly... I could have lost my day. Well, I will not be in my house by this Friday. It is confirmed. I'm also doing a major neurobehavioral intake via Zoom for my little guy tomorrow. Like, that's... I mean, how they're going to do all the testing they need to do from the side of a screen, I'm really not sure how that's gonna go, but we'll give it a first shot, right? Oh, Western Skyrim, here we come. How is Puppyland going there, Tanik? I'm going to assume it's going great. Alright, I am actually still in group. And I have my buddy Fenorian already here with me.
My equipment isn't too far. Let's go retrieve my pack and find a safe place to analyze the residue we took from the witch pipe.
For a minute I thought he was saying from the witch pipe. Alright, we'll just wait here for everybody. Oh wait, I don't know that I remembered. Oh look, he's
Let the others argue over Meridia's role in this tragedy if they want.
Oh yeah.
All that matters to me is that we're still alive.
Yeah, he doesn't look alive. He looks like a vampire.
Where are you?
I'm in the cave where we logged off last week.
Okay, because I don't see you on my map. You must be in a different instance than I am.
Do you want to jump to me? Or... I love Tanik's comment right before coming in. I don't know how long I can be here. I think he's already been whisked away.
Okay, now
I was AFK for a minute. Now I have a sleepy puppy on my lap.
Sleepy puppy! Don't mind us, we just had a vampiric bear problem for a moment. And the bear has gold. That's nice. He gets to play with Sleepy Puppy in his lap. It's gonna be great. Alright, oh look at that. Pops in right here. Alright, so we're ready to retrieve equipment.
That's close enough.
Wait, wait! I'm not part of the coven!
Wait, who yelled I'm not part of the coven? The dude we're with?
run forward toward.
Yeah, it sounded like Lyris said something, but...
My fault.
Yeah, we can always count on Every to run forward and trigger things. I didn't see anything that happened up here because I was fighting.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened. I just heard her say something far enough, and then he yelled, I'm not part of the coven. And now he's way down
So
there.
Every, what happened? You have to act it out for us.
Yes.
Lyris came running, and he screamed. That's basically it. Lyris came around from a rock where she was before that. I got no idea.
Huh.
Looks like I made it
Yeah,
back
what
just
was
in
the-
time.
what was the-
This place is crawling with vampires, and that
What
one's about
actually-
to make a meal out of you.
What was the text meaning? Like what who wasn't part of what, where?
Didn't see any text because I immediately turned around because you guys were fighting, so I turned around to fight.
No, I don't think it was text. I think it was just vocal. Alright, you can start talking to her. Crawling with vampires, and that one was about to make a meal out of you. No.
House Ravenwatch. I've heard of them, but he's a long way from Rivenspire. Well, if you're willing to trust a vampire, I suppose I can too. I spotted a coven witch. If we hurry, we might be able to catch her.
A witch? Where's the witch?
On the cliff overlooking the temple. Calls herself Sister Embrit. I was going to rush her, but I wanted to make sure you hadn't run afoul of any of these monsters first. No offense, Fen. Come on. If we're lucky, the witch is still up there.
Yeah.
Perhaps I could question the witch before you introduce her to your impressive axe blade?
I don't know where he's at, and I can barely hear him, but that was kind of funny. Perhaps I could question the witch before you introduce her to your very impressive axe blade. I like that line. Yeah, my guy's like gone. He's gone. He doesn't... Oh, there he is. Oh, really? Are you gonna just mosey down here now, buddy? Okay. Well, I'm impressed that the acoustics were that good. She says, let's hurry before they're gone, and this guy's just kind of walking. Wait, are you picking up... Oh. He's getting his stuff. Oh. So this is what he was supposed to pick up the first time. Although he's not an NPC now, I guess. Whatever.
Well, I think our NPCs were still back there because it was triggered whenever he was up here. It's weird.
I know, and now he's stuck there, so I'm just gonna go find Lyris. Maybe he'll show up again.
I'll just hide in this corner until you're all done.
Well, you just gotta be behind, not in front.
Yeah. You'd think you'd learn after, like, oh, I don't know, half a dozen times of this happening.
I'm sorry, you people are slow.
Every,
All
this
right,
is
well,
a stream.
I gotta bow out anyway, so have fun.
Oh.
Bye.
Ooh, what was that explosion? Wait, whose skeleton is that? Is that... Oh, that's...
Not even
Not
Harold.
mine. I'm back here.
It seems the ritual needs refinement.
Kill her before she can summon another storm.
Well,
Willing
come up. We're
sacrifices.
killing a
How
boss,
nice.
baby.
Sacrifice. I'd rather give you my axe, witch.
I hoped you could take her prisoner. No matter. I found something. This way?
Go with your vampire friend. I'm gonna look around here.
Oh, I'm gonna wait, because there's a guy right next to me, and it's throwing everything off. Come on up, Every. Come and trigger. Have you done this part yet?
Nope, I haven't. I stopped and waited.
Come on. We have to let the other guy go. Although this is a pretty neat picture right here, I think. Because I like rocks. Yeah, don't you have to go in here?
I have no idea.
Are you following the quest as well? What's yours say to do?
It just says kill Sister Ambrit.
Alright, then you gotta come in here. Except she's not here yet.
Not even Harold. It seems the ritual needs refinement.
There she is.
Willing sacrifices. How nice.
Wait, did she just pop up again?
Yeah, she's a porter.
Oh, she fell down, go boom!
Well,
Is that your Lyris? The helm? Wait, the person's still there? Go away, person! Oh, now it's Fenorian. Okay, good. I had to wait for a player to... Oh, the player's still here.
Do you see? These are the same as the urns smuggled from Bankarai. They didn't just shatter. They exploded. I can sense traces of magicka clinging to the shards that match the energy used in the storm ritual. These other fragments, though... All this rubble scattered around didn't just come from these urns. The texture and patterns are different. They appear to have used the funerary dust in the urns to summon the Harrow Storms. But I'm not sure what was inside the larger vessels. Look at the shape of the fragments. They come from a hollow receptacle of some sort. Something at least as tall as you. Perhaps larger. Just another piece of the puzzle. Maybe when I analyze the witchpike residue, an answer will suggest itself. Thank you, but no. I try to avoid large population centers. Be temptation. You understand. I'll find someplace nearby, but out of the way where I can set up my equipment and work undisturbed. I'll send word when I have something to report. I met a clever woman who lives in the bog near Morthal. Old Mjolin's a dying breed among the Nords, a practitioner of the old magic. The locals both admire and fear her. If anyone can help me untangle the Coven's ritual, it's her. Mjolin's experience with the old ways and reach magic make her ideally suited to assist me in this endeavor. She's the closest thing to an expert we're likely to find out here. At least one who doesn't want to feed our eyes to a harpy.
Feed our eyes.
The
to a
Raven
harpy.
Watch has had to curtail rogue vampire clans and put down feral blood fiends on occasion, but I've never dealt with anything like this before. People turning into hero fiends or becoming mindless harrowed. It's a nightmare. Yes, but more research is required to confirm anything. Still, from what we observed here, it appears the Harrowstorm produced 3 distinct results in those caught within it. It turned them into Harrow Fiends, or harrowed, or it simply killed them. Western Skyrim consists of 3 holds: Hafengar, Hjalmarch, and Carthald. Morthal is the capital of Hjalmarch. It's located southeast of Solitude, along the river Hjal. Old Mjolin lives in the marshlands nearby.
Alright, looks like we're going to the marshlands. Oh, hello there, Lyris.
So, what did your vampire friend discover? Reach witches summoning magical storms to create feral vampires? That's horrible, but to what purpose? Well, that's the next puzzle to solve. First, we need to get this information to the Queen. Here. This was for Brondel, but it's yours now.
Ambrit's Ice Flame.
Queen Gerhild needs to hear what we discovered at Kilcreath Temple. Hopefully that will be enough for her to get us an audience with High King Svargrim.
Svargrim. Wait,
Hey,
crud.
partner. Queen Gerhild... The Queen seemed reasonable. She'll believe us. As for Svargrim, who can tell? I haven't met the man, but everything I've heard describes him as prideful, arrogant, and hard-headed. Even with the Queen's help, there's no guarantee. I'd like to knock down the palace door, grab him by the throat, and shake him until he listens. That would probably start a war, though, and Yoren specifically asked me to avoid that. For now, let's
Specifically
bring our
asked me
evidence
to
to Queen
avoid
Gerhild.
starting a war.
If there's anything else we need to discuss, let's get it out of the way now, before we return to Solitude. Hey, you and Fenorian came to that conclusion, not me. Still, it makes as much sense as anything. As to why, I have no idea. Its connection to vampires, though, that's troubling. We should keep Fen away until we get into Svargrim's good graces. A clever woman? Out here? Nords are extremely distrustful of magic, especially Nords from Western Skyrim. I'm surprised the people of Morthal tolerate her presence. If anyone can help Fen figure out the Coven's ritual, though, it would be her. Our priority remains getting an audience with High King Svargrim. We need to convince him that the
My
Ice Reach
pet
Coven
is
is
so
a threat to his
distracting right
kingdom,
now.
and get him to help us stop them. Let's return to Solitude and present our findings to the Queen. Clever men and women are Nords with an aptitude for magic, though most use the term
Oh.
to refer to practitioners of the
So
old
when
ways.
they say clever
They're rare.
girl,
Not the usual
It's a
adepts
magical
found at the Mages
raptor.
Guild. Distrust of magic runs deep in Skyrim, especially out here. Could be that the elves our ancestors fought soured our taste for magic. Or maybe there weren't enough skalds singing about wizards going to Sovngarde. Might be that Nords just prefer their natural talents. Either way, magic isn't popular here.
so what you're saying is I'm not popular here. Okay, fine. All right, back to town. Whee! Oh, come on, this is just a little hill. Come on! Ah. Boo. Boo. It's just a wee little hill. Your Twilight matriarch just wants to get a piece of Lyris when Darth isn't around. Well, you know. Rah! These really are freaky looking birds. Oh, I suppose I could horse it, couldn't I? Looks like I lost every two. Look at this, I'm sticking to the road. Isn't that impressive? Wait, road, you're going the wrong way. Could've just cut right across their road. Why did you go down that way? Such a waste of time and space. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't think my Indrik whoop whooped. Oh, that isn't up. Wait a minute. Which way's up? There we go. Wow, we just went from snow to sudden grass.
Hey, what's a little extortion, my friends?
Oh wait, that's crafting writs. That's not what I was supposed to be following.
Always forgive my enemies, but I remember their names.
Another day, another
just
infernal
belong
hell.
up
For archaeology. Anyone?
Another day, another infernal headache. Haha.
What do you want?
Wait. Yeah, this didn't seem like the palace. This wasn't the palace. I don't know where I think I'm going, but that definitely did not look palacey. So how is Astrid doing, Every?
I don't know. My idiot neighbors were setting off fireworks, so I have no idea where she is at the moment.
Oh. She might be a murder kitty, but that's no reason to scare her with fireworks. Okay.
Progress is slow but steady.
Hungry. I'm so hungry.
There we go. Finally found the palace. Did I beat you here? Even though I got lost twice?
No, I've played Skyrim, so I know exactly where the palace is.
Oh. It's laid out just like that?
Help!
Yeah.
Assassins in the palace! Help!
That's one of the Queen's attendants. Let's get inside.
What's in the palace? Something's in the palace.
Be strong, Svana.
Mother! No! No!
Svana, your father, the kingdom. Watch over.
Mother! No! You can't die! Mother!
Sire, the assassins might return. You must get to somewhere safe.
Have Yoren's lackeys come to gloat?
We came here to warn you, Your Highness.
And yet my wife lies dead,
If you had listened to us,
like she did. If I determine Yoren had a hand in this, there will be war! Someone take care of my wife!
Father, please.
Well, yeah, that didn't go over so well.
gods, what a disaster. The Queen's been assassinated and Svargrim still refuses to listen to reason. We need to find a way to set things right. Good question. The guards should have been able to handle a run-of-the-mill assassin. This could be connected to the Ice Reach Coven. In fact, I'd wager my axe that it is. Look around. See if you can find any indication of how the assassin got in and out of the palace so easily. Maybe even turn up something that ties the murderer to the Coven. I'll make sure the princess is all right.
All right. Just me playing a game by the fire. Letter from the Skald King's agent. My trusted contact. I sure hope this person didn't pop in and... Let's see. Oh, that sure is a little tiny bit of window there. Wait, where did it just go? Oh. She moved. I mean,
Svana's
Lyris...
taking this pretty hard. I suppose most daughters feel close to their mothers. Not that I'd know, I never knew my mother. Sorry, don't mind me. Did you find anything that might lead us to the assassin? We've seen these medallions before. On the Reachman near Kilcreath. And I saw them on the witches in Ice Reach. The assassin definitely seems to be in league with the Coven. But can we get Svargrim to believe that and accept the danger he's in?
Yeah, he does seem pretty angry. His
Svargrim
wife was
has
just
every
killed.
right to be angry. He watched his wife die right before his eyes. But he's the High King. He doesn't have the right to be stupid. Time to make Svargrim confront some hard truths. Come on, the Sword Thane led the king upstairs.
Hail, Hikari! Thank you for the sub! For the ducky and a mow and a house of light. We have somebody to love. Love our Mo so much. And stream the
We
weirdness.
need to see the High King.
I should think not. The High King is in mourning. He's not to be disturbed.
The Queen's wasn't the only life lost today. Now get out of our way.
Go right in.
Wow, he's not much of a guard, is he? Just go right in.
Your Highness, please. Your kingdom is in grave danger.
My queen's blood hasn't yet cooled, and already Yoren's lackeys hound me.
We have proof that the Coven threatening your kingdom is responsible for the Queen's death. Show him, partner.
No, I don't know what
Does
she's talking
Yoren
about. I don't know
think
her at
me
all.
so weak that he believes his half-giant can twist my arm and fill my head with lies? I am not so easily duped, outsider. Reach witches. They pose no threat. We've beaten back those wild dogs time and time again, while our brothers to the east bow down to a poetry-writing milk drinker. I will not be lectured on such matters by the likes of you. Tales told around campfires to scare the children. Storms happen here all the time, and none of them spawn monsters. The last spy who spoke of such things, well, he no longer speaks of such things. I am the Wolf of Solitude. I know my enemies.
No, you don't. You're...
You dishonor my wife's name by letting it pass through your treacherous lips. Away with you! And pray I don't find evidence that ties you to the Queen's murder. That would not go so well for you.
Alright, so we'll just let
I'll
your
leave you
kingdom
to
be
your
underrun.
grief, Your Highness.
Just let your kingdom be overrun by Ice Reach witches. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. How about I come steal something right in front of him? Coins! Haha, coins are laying out! Should I just take it right in front of him? I'll distract him, Every. You go ahead and steal.
No.
What? You're not gonna steal? Oh, come on.
Is it true? Mother told me you were working for her before she...
I'm sorry, Svanna. I would have saved her if I could.
Sorry, I was reading a book. Back to grief. I understand grief. Yes.
My mother. She told me she gave the mighty Lyris Titanborn an important task. Tell me, what were you doing for my mother? Threat? What threat? And do you think this is why someone came into the palace and killed her? And did you tell my father all this? Is he rallying the soldiers? Alerting the other holds? My father sees Yoren's plots everywhere, even in his spicy venison stew. Well, I won't let my mother's death be for nothing. She trusted you, and so will I. My father be damned. Please, find whoever did this and stop them. I saw the assassin. He moved fast. Unbelievably fast. He leaped through the window after stabbing my mother. By that time the guards had gathered, so I guess he decided to flee. Try to follow his trail. Someone outside must have seen something. He was fast, that's for certain. Here and gone before the guards could even draw their swords. Other than that, I didn't get a good look. The inside of his hood was nothing but shadows. No. My mother... The last time we spoke, I hurled a mug at her. But I came when she summoned me. Just in time to see her murdered. I need to pull myself together. She asked me to watch over my father. The kingdom. I can't let her down.
Did anyone else hear someone's throat get slashed behind me? Because that sounded pretty gruesome.
My father? Listen to me? When horkers fly, maybe. But probably
Don't know
not
what
even
to tell
then.
you.
He gave up on me a long time ago. I'm sorry. I'm no use to you. No use to anyone. I'm not my mother. Never will be. But I swear I'll do whatever I can to help you. You have my word on that.
Like, did somebody steal something and try to walk out the door and the guards sliced him up?
Come on, princess.
That's my
Let's
guess.
get you somewhere safe.
Don't call me princess. Just Svana. There's nothing noble about me.
I'd rather not leave Svana alone. We don't know if any more Ice Reach Coven agents are lurking about. Besides, you're better at talking to people than I am. Find witnesses. Track where the assassin fled to. I'll make sure Svana gets someplace safe. The assassin may have leapt out the window, but he must have had help to get that close to the king and queen. Even Yoren's guard had traitors willing to help the Coven, so why not here too? What was the name of that orc at the Lonely Troll? Yeah, Mog. He's lazy and a drunk, but I don't see him as a backstabber. Savannah trusts him. It might put her at ease to have a familiar face around. The princess needs someone to lean on right now, and neither of us has time to play nursemaid.
I saw the assassin.
Alright. Wait, where are we supposed to be going now? Just jump off the side. So many bookshelves. Sorry, pardon me, there are bookshelves here. Rizlav the Righteous. On Stepping Lightly. Ooh, there's a lore book in here, every. Ancient Nord ruins are a testament to the ingenuity of the Nord people of the past. Ooh, tombs. Huh. That's cool. Hydric Deeps delves wit and wisdom. Right, you sod. I'm stuck in my room at the guild hall with a broken ankle, and the healer says it'll be a miracle if I'm walking again this side of 6 weeks. The hall steward says it's good to take time to put to word parchment, so the younger members can get the benefit of my wisdom. Drinking seems to be like the better way to waste the hours, but it's the hall steward who's putting me up for my convalescence. Frozen Coast, Chilwyn Depths. It's a cave. Labyrinthian. Only an idiot goes into Labyrinthian without a small army. I don't care if the scholars only got coin to pay for a guard. It ain't worth the gold. Don't go deep. Plenty down there, and don't go back up. Dragon Hall. Oh, this sounds interesting. No dragons. I'm sick of every thinking they're going to slay a dragon, become a hero of legend. You want to do that? Go to elsewhere. Shadow Green. Claw your eyes out and eat your liver. Cheeses of Skyrim. I think I've... Oh, wait. Made the efforts to restrict the contents of my travel journal so not to lose their interest. I'm not sure through what lens I should present my travels. I've decided to do cheese. Wait. The result is I'm led to understand a cheese that is not the precise appearance, aroma, and taste as it had in Svarder's day. Given 2 pieces of cheese, one preserved from decades ago and one recently cut from a swine, instructed to sample both. See if I could tell the difference. I could not, and I wept. Cheese. Cheese, glorious cheese. Opposed to adoration of elven deities. Huh. Pretty cool. This is a big palace. There might be more bookshelves in here. The chimer. You know, if I weren't streaming, I would seriously be stopping and reading every single person's. Go ahead, steal. Don't mind me, I'm just looking for books. Oh, another room of books. Yes. And Hrall did love it unto a hillock. Xerxes and Ogma. Was an interesting little snippet. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. Investigator Vale and the Sober Nord. There's a Sober Nord.
Sleep like a log tonight.
Oh, this looks like actually very fun. Well, that was a cool little story. I really do need just to stream stories. Lessons learned guarding caravans by Big Thorlin. Bring plenty of liquids to drink, even more than you think, cause it's hot as fire out there. 2. Wear a hat and you'll get dizzy again and fall down like you're drunk. 3. Don't tease the dune rippers, they're really fast. 4. Don't leave your kebabs in the ground, even on a clean flat rock, cause ants. 5. A jackal won't play fetch. Oh, I like this book. The Brothers' War. Oh, I think we've... Yeah, that's the Joran one. Sacred Witness Part 2.
This here's beer. What is that terrible smell?
I agreed. I would say nothing about our meeting, which, as the reader can see, was a promise I eventually, years later, chose not to keep. I helped her and the Dark Brotherhood. Oh. Though originally published anonymously, the identity of the author has never been in serious doubt. Shortly after publication, he was murdered. His killer was never found. Strangled, 2 stones, a black and a white one, crushed into his eye sockets very brutally. Wow. I'm pretty sure these are just gonna be the same as on the other side, right? Wait. Is that not the same as it was on the other side? Oh yeah, okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Wait, did I see this one? Ecology of the Death Hound again. Ooh, there's more castle. Are there more bookshelves? Nope, that's a dresser. It's got books on it, but it's apparently not a bookshelf. An empty bookshelf with the Song of Pelinal. Have I been slightly distracted? Yes. Yes, I have. Is it easy to distract MJ? Sometimes, yes. Yes, it is. Ooh, monsters of northern folklore. A herdsman near the Dragon Bridge. Blame any misfortune on bizarre creatures or foreigners. An elf hex. Ooh. Oh, she's got lots of books. Oh, the Brothers' War again. Everybody reads the Brothers' War. What is this? The Harry Potter of Skyrim? Read that. Stepping lightly. Step in time, step in time. So the king have a room anywhere? Because that would have been cool.
You've caught me at a busy time.
Oh, sorry. Floor
The
sweeper.
king's room was the room where he was whining.
Oh, there's a door, but you can't go through it. Oh yeah, I was thinking like maybe the queen had her own room, but an octal cage. Huh. Don't remember that book. Alright, okay. Sorry. Lots of cool books. Oh, another bookshelf. It's like I came in here and totally skipped these. 5 points of the star. Prophecy, Dawn, Rose, Dusk, and Fate. Every's like, I'm just chilling. I keep pressing the wrong key. I'll just read the books. Tuwaka Arke. Tuwaka Waka. Hey, Fuzzy Bear is here! Seek the answers elsewhere. Alright. Follow the clues. Find people who saw the assassin. Oh, look, the window's not broken here. Oh, wait, that's because that's the little entryway. No? Oh, I guess it is, because there's no door there. Oh, can't talk to Svart there.
Hello there.
What?
I don't want to follow the clues. I want to find people. Alright, guess we're heading out of the palace.
The guards here in Solitude are well trained to deal with any problems. You aren't a problem, are you? You're perceptive, but why should I tell you anything? No, I apologize. I shouldn't have snapped at you like that. I have reason to believe that someone is out to assassinate me. I may have crushed a family heirloom under a millstone last year. I'm here in Solitude now, hoping to wait out the ire of said family. In my defense, it needed to be done. That thing was cursed. Simply put, it could have erased me from existence. I don't know more than that, but that was enough. To not reach Sovngarde. I'd rather die at the hands of an assassin than to have never existed. Now, apologies, but I should get back to my day.
Guess I gotta go up there to talk. Yeah, that person wants me to talk to them, but I want to talk to this person.
I hope you didn't come from the eastern kingdoms of the Nords. If you did, you might consider keeping that to yourself. To say the Nords of Solitude disdain Yorin is an understatement.
I feel awful for adoring murder mysteries now. The Queen's dead. She was the warm heart of this city. What will we do now? Oh, and her family. How terrible they must feel.
Oh, that's terrible. Feeling guilty for liking murder mysteries.
My wife. She is like ice. So cold. So pale. All the warmth sucked out of her. There was a commotion at the palace. Everyone was headed that way. Except one man. No, not a man. He wore an eye patch, but his face was bestial. He dragged her along like a bone between a dog's teeth. Then he tossed her aside, pale as snow. He was fast, so fast, ran to the Hall of the Dead. He never even looked back at what he had done.
'Cause he's horrible. A horrible beast, and I shall avenge your wife.
I was once like you. I'm not sure if you're aware of the Way of the Voice. The Nords don't discuss it much with outsiders. The Thum, or voice, is a Nord form of magic. The Way involves some concept of true need. I'm still trying to understand what that means.
I hate asking, but spare some coin. I was exiled after I chose to liberate some Argonians many, many years ago. I'd make the same choice, but right now, my circumstances are less than ideal.
Oh, it didn't give me a choice to... Didn't give me a choice to give her some coin. I totally would have. Alright.
Can you lend a helping hand?
All of the dead, huh? Past the crafters. Wait, so is the shrine the Hall of the Dead, I'm assuming?
No, there's a Hall of the Dead.
There we go, I can finally see. There we go. Wow, 2 of them this time.
Will you pray with me for these poor souls, cut down and bound for the Hall of the Dead much too soon? It was a monster, a vampire. I have seen such creatures before, but this one wore an eye patch. It moved like a shadow and took sustenance from these poor souls. I called upon Arkay's grace, and the vampire fled before his sacred presence. Toward the main gate, I pray the guard finished off the depraved creature before it took another innocent life.
Yeah. Do you not know that's who killed the queen? Now to the main gate. I was just getting ahead of myself a little bit. Ooh, can you jump in the well? Oh. You can, but you don't go anywhere. Darn it. Of course I had to try. Y'all know that, right? Well, looks like... Wait.
You again? Didn't I warn you about putting your nose where it doesn't belong? A vampire? I don't know what you're talking about. But whoever it was tore out Senolia's throat and fled through the gate before I could stop him. What do you know about all this? And why is it any of your business?
And that guy's eyes are too close set. You know what? It's freaking me out.
The Queen's dead? What about the High King? He'll have my head for letting the assassin slip away.
So do I threaten the guy or do I tell him no worries, you did what you could? And then it looks like it actually has is there consequences? Yeah, it might be. They still do look really close together though. Oh, I'm curious. I want to know what Every chooses and what happens.
Yeah. It's not like I opened the gate and let him slink off. The real problem's at the palace. No more questions.
I guess
I've got to secure the gate and take care of poor Senolia.
I'm
This
curious
is
as if I...
He should have heeded us from the start.
And Lyris is like, it's your fault, jerk.
Damn Svargrim and his distrust of Yoren. How many more of his people have to die before he accepts the truth and lets us help him? Forget that for now. Tell me about the assassin. Did anyone get a good look at the murderer? That would explain the assassin's swiftness and ability to escape so easily. We knew the Ice Reach Coven had vampires on their side, but using them so blatantly. Anything else to report?
Huh. Other than the assassin was a vampire or wore an eye patch? No.
Well then, time to fight fire with fire. They've got evil vampires, and we've got a friendly one. Let's find out exactly what your friend Fen knows about vampire clans in the area. Where did you tell me Fen was going again?
Clever woman named
Right,
Morthal.
to research the ritual. Go find them and see what you can learn. I'll stay with Savannah. Bring her up to speed on everything we've uncovered. We're going to need her to get the High King to trust us. And I'm calling him Fen. It's simpler.
And I'm calling him Fen. Fen it is. Fenny Fen. Fenny Ben. Fenny Ben. Ben the Fen. How's my inventory looking
These
up?
petty scoundrels should be flogged in the street.
Petty scoundrels. Who are you calling a petty scoundrel? I'm curious as to which one you choose. Do you chew him out?
Yes.
What's he say when you...
Nothing. He just says he needs to get her corpse out of the road.
Aw. I was hoping he'd, like, quiver in fear or... I don't know.
Nope.
Alright. Started the day with Fen. Now we're gonna go finish up with some Fen. I feel like I'm talking about a drug. My companion of choice is Fen. That looks like a long way that way. So is the area, I mean, it would make sense because, you know, same company, but is it very true to form here?
What do you mean, true to form?
Like, the roads are the same, the placement of the castle's the same?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's a few hundred years, give or take time period, so some things aren't exactly the same, but yeah, it's pretty much the same.
Wow. That's really cool. I wasn't sure how much, if any, of the game held up that way. Between the single players and the online version. Or if they're just like, yeah, we're sort of in a different-ish spot.
Well, it allows them to something like Solitude, which isn't going to change much because of how it's designed and set up. So if it was set up like this at this time period, just like it was in Skyrim, then there's no reason to really change anything. Because it's not like they've got a whole lot of room to add, change, and modify it, because there's just no room. They're on the top of a mountain with a tunnel under it, so they only have a certain amount of room to expand, so they can't make it too much larger or anything like that. So it stands to reason that it would be almost identical.
Yeah, Toaster says it's just kind of compressed.
Yeah.
And you got the same feel out of Morrowind expansion. Okay. That's really cool. Because I obviously don't have any way to compare.
Your best bet would be to find some Skyrim playthroughs on YouTube or Twitch and...
What? No, I'll wait till I
Watch
actually
that.
play it sometime. Someday.
If you haven't played it by now, you're not going to play it.
Am so?
No, you're not.
I just need, you know, some extra time.
Like I said, you're not going to play.
Well, if I would stop getting enamored with games like Astroneer and... Even if she did, she'd immediately skip off the main quest path and we wouldn't hear from her for years. That's exactly it. That's kind of one of my fears of opening the game, because I'm not going to follow the quest line. Do you see how well I do that here?
Local wisdom dictates that only the very brave
Yeah,
or
there's
the very
absolutely nothing
foolish
wrong
seek
with
the
that.
council of vampires and old crones. Which are you, I wonder? Well, out with it. What can old Mjolnir do for you?
No, nothing yet. I guess I have to talk to him first.
Welcome to the middle of nowhere, my friend. You must be freezing. Warm yourself by the fire, and tell me how your audience with the High King went. A bold move, even for them.
Heck, on most of my
Old
Skyrim
Mjolnir and I have been
playthroughs,
comparing notes,
I did
and we've made
the
some
alternate
progress
quests
following
for
the Harrowstone
the
ritual.
Thieves Guild
What happened to your
and the
large friend
Mages
with the axe,
College
by the way?
before I made it 2 steps into the primary story.
Oh, wow. Yeah, well, once I have a munchkin, like, at school all day, time's going to expand a bit.
No,
We knew
no,
that
it won't.
vampires were working with the Coven. And old Mjolnir and I can say with certainty that the feral Harrow Fiends are byproducts of Harrow Storms. You think the assassin was one of the vampires in league with the Coven? An eye patch? That's uncommon. And this insignia, I've seen it before. It's the same as the symbol that decorates the urns smuggled out of Bankerai. If it belongs to a vampire bloodline, I'm not familiar with it. I suggest you ask Mjolnir.
Mjolnir! Will you talk to me now? Oh, get my pet out of your face, maybe.
Local wisdom dictates that only the very brave or the very foolish seek the council of vampires and old crones. Which are you, I wonder? Well, out with it. What can old Mjolnir do for you? A grim talisman. It bears an enchantment of some kind, though the symbol upon it holds no significance that I'm aware of. I can help find the owner of this medallion, but I need some specific items to cast such a divination.
Yep, I'll gather
Bring
it.
me the bones of a wolf and a death bell plant pulled up by its roots. I need the plant alive. The wolf, not so much.
The wolf,
With
not
those
so much.
reagents, I can conjure a divination that will lead you directly to the last person to wear this medallion. Death bell grows throughout the bog. You should have no trouble acquiring it. Wolves are plentiful in the wilderness around Morthal as well, but be cautious. Many seem afflicted by a strange curse. I would hate for you to run afoul of it. An icy rime clings to the wolves, sapping the heat and life from their bodies until only a frigid, shambling corpse remains. You are safe from them here, but be mindful out in the wild.
She's got a good piercing look about her. All right. All right, Every, let us go kill some wolves and...
How long are you planning on going?
Oh gosh. Guess probably enough to gather the death bell and bones and... The stream team, MJ finds her witch sister. Witch sister? Yes, witch sister. No wolves werewolves there. Those are kitties. It's gonna take me right to a death bell. Okay. No, it's being guarded by bears. To recall my pet. Oh god, I keep doing that. Whoever he's going after a wolf.
No, it was attacked by.
Oh, the kitties. Alright, is this gonna work for both of us?
No clue. Yes.
Alright. So next, find a wolfie. I suppose I could just follow the arrow. Ooh, what is this? There's a little black wolf down there. Oh, what are you? Frost Troll Rock Thrower. Oh, well, that's really cool. Oh, wait. Is there no way to get out of this pit? Did I just jump into a pit with no exit?
No.
Okay, everyone come play with a rock troll?
Not really.
Frost Troll Rock Thrower. Every comes and spoosh. All dead. Alright, here's the door. I saw outside over here. That was a cool little place.
There's one just about like it in Skyrim.
Alright. Let's go turn in our bones. Oop, this way. is that? Oh, a bristleback. I want my bristleback, bristleback, bristleback. Bristleback! Bristleback ribs. Oh, wait. I don't know why I was going that direction. Who knows? Nobody knows the way that I go. Nobody knows the way.
Welcome back. Warm yourself by the fire, and tell me about the reagents I requested. Good, good. Divinations can be fickle. The longer we delay, the colder the trail grows. Let's see if we can catch the scent of your prey. Mother Wolf, hear me. We seek your blessing in our hunt. Lead us to our elusive quarry.
Oh man, I didn't get a picture of the cool thing. Bummer.
Mother Wolf smiles upon you. She has seen fit to join your pack and aid you in your hunt.
Oh yeah, aid me in my hunt.
Mother Wolf has the scent and will lead you to your quarry. I have enchanted the medallion with a divination spell inextricably linked to its owner. Hold it to your nose and breathe deeply. It will guide you along his trail. Mother Wolf will guide you along the way, but you must still complete the hunt and find him. If the assassin eludes you, use the medallion to recover his trail. The wolf is relentless in her pursuit. The question is, will you be like the wolf?
I am the wolfy wolf. Follow trails with my nose. Oh, sweet. That looks like a perfect place to stop because next time, follow the trail of Stinky Vampire. Follow the trail of Stinky Vampire. Oh my goodness, guys. I need some sleep. Well, there you have it. A little bit of story, a little bit of frost troll rock throwers and stuff. Stuff happened. We did stuff, more stuff, and there will be more stuff at this place. You'll find lots more stuff at massivelyop.com. Thank you guys so much for coming and joining me today and being a part of this adventure. I am going to hopefully do a more regular rounds of Elder Scrolls Online, at least getting through this, and maybe playing through some of the earlier stuff because, frankly, I haven't played through hardly any of it. But we're here, and if you want to read or watch any more about Elder Scrolls Online, massivelyop.com is the place to find it. Now, you've got there columns, you've got news posts, you've got old streams. I was gonna say, wait, there's some really old ones now because we're only 5 years old. And this week, guys, I'm celebrating my 10th Massiversary. And I do believe I can manage to be home in order to do something on Disney. So we'll have to come up with something to do, huh? If you guys want to share this or continue the conversation about the stream at all, tell me how you're liking this new expansion here. Link is in the chat. Chat away there, and we'll keep this conversation up. If you also want to know what the OP TV stream calendar is, be sure to check it out there on massivelyop.com. And, of course, if you're following Twitters and stuff, you'll be able to keep tabs on what we're doing and when. Thank you again. Especially thank you guys for your support. Thank you for the sub today, Akari. And thanks to everybody who's subbed to us and who does Patreon and whitelists our ads and use the Amazon link. In fact, this week I've got to use the Amazon link again myself. So easy ways to support your favorite site. And even if it's not your favorite site, you can still support us. Just being here, being you, and And that's all you need to do. If you want to do more, we welcome it. If not, we're just glad you're here. We'll keep going with news and stuff, so be sure to keep an eye on the site, and we'll see you next time, folks. So, take care. Follow the stinky, stinky vampire now.